may not be what you want to hear, but if you want your house to sell or get the best value, you can't afford to ignore this part. Up until now, we focused on the parts of your house that catch the eye, the paint colors, the landscaping, and the staging. And that's been time well spent because those details shape the first impressions buyers get. But if you stop at appearances, you miss the bigger picture. Buyers don't just want a home that looks good, they want one that holds up. Here's how their focus changes. In the beginning of the purchase process, buyers are looking at the house from a high level. The nicer, the cleaner, and the more move-in ready your house looks, the more offers you get. But as you move deeper down the rabbit hole, the pretty things take a back seat and the bones become critical. Inspections, appraisals, and insurance reports put every major system under a microscope. And at that stage, it's no longer about fresh paint or carpet, it's about whether the house is a good value. This is where sellers get caught off guard. They pour their money into upgrades that shine, like kitchens and decks and new flooring, but ignore what I call defensive ROI. These are the unglamorous systems: the roof, the furnace, the plumbing, the electrical. A new furnace rarely wows a buyer, but an old one might terrify them. A solid roof blends into the background, but a failing roof becomes a negotiating weapon to the buyer, or a reason for the appraiser to cut your value, or even a deal killer for insurance. And by the way, if a home buyer can't get insurance, they can't get a mortgage, and thus can't buy your house. And that ties directly into retail versus wholesale condition. You want your house to sell at retail price or wholesale price. Retail condition means your major systems are in good working order, which keeps you in the broadest buyer pool, including the 80% who need financing and insurance. Wholesale condition means some systems are past their lifespan, which pushes you into a smaller pool of cash buyers and investors who are hoping to buy your house at a deep discount. Because while cosmetic upgrades help you attract buyers, it's the big systems that decide whether you sell for full retail or watch your house get priced down into wholesale territory. Here are some average benchmarks sellers should know.